Hello, welcome back to the Cataclysm. Vormithrax here with more Cataclysm Dark Days ahead. We're continuing the Last Firefighter challenge that we started earlier this week. So, what are we doing? Well, let's take a look at our character real quick. Or actually our map. So here's our map. We started over here in the middle of this town at that fire station, and by a miracle we managed to run a few blocks away, happened to find a vehicle right in the alleyway between a couple of buildings here, drove it down to the end of the block, spotted a better vehicle, a pristine condition security van outside the jewelry store, and drove that out and around. We set up a small temporary base in this area and looted out these houses. Did a little bit of traveling, found a little farmhouse down here, got some decent stuff out of that after a bit of barn clearing excitement. Then we tried to find a way north. We did find an evac shelter that showed us that the refugee center is up here, and we had a tough time finding our way across. We found our bridge here, but there was no connecting point. Forest surrounding everything. We could get to the refugee center with our vehicle. So we had to turn around, and we found a motel with a map that identified this stretch here. And so we managed to come back, grab our vehicle, load everything up, and make a run across the bridge, up around the city here, and then pretty much just followed the road right up to there. We did a little bit of a circuit around this area just to kind of get it scoped out, and that's kind of where we left off. So in this particular playthrough, we are playing a firefighter. Character sheet you can see here, we're a base firefighter, not the bionic version. And during character creation, I kept him pretty vanilla. I used the multiple point pool and just spent the bonus points I had available on a couple of points in our stats, as you can see, and a couple of points in a few skills and night vision. And that was it. So I didn't min-max him with a whole bunch of negative traits and then buy positive traits and so on. So he's fairly generic, and we've also changed up some of the mods that I've been using. We've turned off the simplified nutrition, so we've got full nutrition going. I'm going to have to worry about vitamin deficiencies. We also do not have stats through skills running this time, so those stats are what we're going to have unless we get some mutations or some bionics going on. We're not going to see those rising steadily as we increase our skills like we have in a lot of previous series. So that's pretty much the situation in a nutshell. Theme-wise, this one's called the Last Firefighter. And the goal I have for myself is to try to locate NPCs, get them on my side, befriend them, and then bring them back to a safe area. Whether that's going to be the refugee center here, or we have a refugee apartment tower down here that we left alone. There is a front entrance that's got signs warning everybody to go away, but I know that means this is a refugee center as well, with a whole bunch of NPCs in it, but we're going to leave that alone for a bit. And we're going to try to follow the quest chain, the refugee center quest chain, and part of that chain eventually is going to ask us to kind of set up a farming settlement area and grow it through quests, and we're going to try to do that and settle our NPCs at that location. So towards that end, we've done one or two of the initial quests, and we've now been given one to come up here and deal with these bandits. So we're going to think about doing that, and we've still got a lot of just real basic survival stuff to get done. So as you can tell from our character sheet, we don't have a lot of skills. We managed to get our fab up to 4, our survival 3, mechanics 3, and that's pretty much it. So we've got a lot of skilling up to do, gathering of materials and so on. We've gotten a little lucky on some gear. We've got a machete. That's what we are currently using as our primary combat weapon. We've got a knife spear for some ranged attacks. I need to get a new one created here. It's got a little bitter condition. It's losing some of its damage because of that damage condition. Other than that, we're still in pretty much our starting gear. We do have a Kevlar vest, combat boots, and a punch dagger. So we've got a few interesting additions that we've managed to locate as we've been traveling around. And we've got a bunch of stuff in our vehicle. So you can see here, we've got a lot of stuff. So we did pull some pretty good things out of a few different locations. We did spend some time in a lab and got some decent stuff. You can see here we've got quite a bit of additional gear. And a good supply of food and water, some books, even some bionics. So, all in all, we're doing pretty good. But I need to set up a base area. So we've got a lot of things that we need to get taken care of. And towards that end, we have to make a few decisions. I'm not a big fan of trying to set up a base area in a refugee center. There's no simple source of water nearby, so we'd have to come up with some water. There is some water inside the place in regards to some toilets and that, but that won't last us long, and it is going to take a bit of traveling to get any different water. So I want to do a little better full scouting of the area and see what our options are locally here. We've got something right here, but it's wedged right up against the city of Perkins. That's usually the sign of a ranch or farm area. So it might be big enough that this is an entrance over on this side, or right here could be the entrance. It's a little hard to tell. This looks like a necropolis, so that's not directly useful to us immediately. And I want to fully scout this side out, see if we've got easy access to a swamp or something over here, and maybe work our way up towards this and see if we've got a clean run up to where these bandits are located. So I don't think I'm going to unload the van quite yet. Condition wise, getting a little worried. We don't have any welding equipment or the tools to fix it yet, so we're starting to get pretty close to having a problem if we run into anything. So I'm really concerned. This was a completely pristine van when we first got it, and we've had to run a few things over towards our survival. So we'll see if we can continue keeping that thing together for a while. We do have a fairly good amount of diesel, and the battery, of course, is perfectly fine. So none of that's an issue. But I think that's going to be the best thing we can do initially. I might go out and take care of some of this local zombie sign too. We'll kind of see as we drive around. Over here in this town, not a whole bunch on the outer edges that I'm really interested in. Considering how many things we're missing, just about anything could be useful. There are some houses kind of semi-isolated out here that we might take advantage of. Necropolis, we're going to pretty much stay away from there for now. I might try to sneak in and take a look at the garage. I believe there's a garage on the north end of that town. But garages are really what I'm hoping to find. So garages got the best chance for the welding gear and metalworking gear that I'm looking for. So we'll see. I'm trying to remember. Do I have makeshift welder? That's right. All I need for the makeshift welder is the heating elements and the copper wire. So that we can come up with pretty simply and easily. So we can do that, but we don't have a lot of just standard batteries. So we either have to get some electronic stores, would be a great source for some batteries. There is one, kind of an outskirts area there. There's a second one. So the northern part of Columbia Falls there's got a couple. There's another one there in the southern end of Norwell, as well as a garage. And a mill surplus store. So that might be our target right up there. We might come check out this house, see if we can clear it, make it kind of a semi-base that we can temporarily base out of. So we can take a look at the garage, the mill surplus, the electronics store, another fire station. So that's definitely going to be my target when we start to settle down from our scouting run. I think that'll be the first place I'm going to go take a look at. Yeah, so hopefully there's something around here that's got a water source that we can use. We'll see. I might actually just run up there and take a look at it. How do I want to start this off? I do want to do at least the initial close range scouting just to make sure I've got this local area figured out, because if there's swamp available nearby, that will solve some of my water issues. It is 14:59. We've got a little bit of time that we can get some driving done, so let's go ahead and get that started. Alright. Let's just go due east for the moment. Hello, zombie. Why don't you follow me out this way? Something underground there. Assuming that's a dog pack to the south. Yep. Well, looks like it might be clear to the river, so not the close swamp I was hoping for, but in a pinch. We've got the river there, some deposits of clay, and then we've got the swamp right here. Ooh, airdrop crates. I got a few things chasing me out of the... don't hit them. A few things chasing me out of the swamp there. Hopefully they've stopped. Alright, SIG 552 and an M26 or an M60. I don't want the M60. That's a general purpose machine gun. A little too heavy for the kind of use I would usually put it to, but we're going to unload it for the ammo belt. Chicken armory and oxygen tank we'll grab. Go away, stupid spider. EMP grenade, smoke bomb. E4 incendiary. Encumbrance is doing okay. And now we got a zombie coming. Not really carrying anything throwable. So just chop them up. Good job with the vial there, zombie. Toolbox! Well, that was definitely worth getting blinded. Oh, it's not a toolbox. It's a basic repair kit. Yeah, we'll deal with it. Stupid mosquitoes. Oh, hello there. We got another group of bandits nearby. That's a lot of them, though. You guys knocking down your own fort over there? That's a lot of bandits. That's 11 bandits that I know about so far in that place. Time for us to move on. Cargo truck. And we're coming up on that home improvement superstore. There's one or two zombies up there. So for anybody new in chat, you can use different bot commands to get information. Exclamation point challenge. We'll give some details about what I'm attempting with this challenge. Settings. Give you the world settings. And mod list. We'll show what mods I'm using currently. So of note, in the world settings in particular, I've got it fairly vanilla for a lot of the settings, except we've got the spawn scaling rate doubled. So we've got 2.0 for the spawn scaling. item scaling's down to 0.75 from 1.0, and evolution is sped up slightly from 4.0 down to 3.0. The lower the number, the faster the zombies evolve. Wander spawns are on, and we're using the Chest Hole 32 graphics set for this one. Other than that, the mod list is fairly vanilla. Just some of the standard items and small edition mods, none of the major ones. And that's pretty much it. So we do have a lot of zombies, though. That 2.0 zombie spawn is pretty major, so there's a lot of stuff out here. This playthrough is cowbell free so far. I have not yet found the cowbell. Alright, let's see. I'm definitely not in any condition to toe-to-toe fight this kind of a crowd. So we'll just do a bit of a drive-by. Kind of wave as we go by. Hey there, zombies. What's in there? Buckets, strawberry seeds, quicklime. Let's keep heading north. Oh, hello minefield. And just a flyer. Yeah, that's a couple zombies. Hey zombie, meet dogpack. Dogpack, meet zombies. Triffid. I need me Triffids in my tutorial playthrough right now. Ooh, zombie scientist body sight with a scientist out and about. Chasing the crack. Also Triffids and a Triffid queen nearby. I do want to be a little careful about where I get out. I'm not ready to deal with some of this stuff. 2 ID cards. Not much else I see out there too exciting. Hey there, Azarea. Welcome to the channel. I definitely would like the 2 ID cards, and of course kill the scientist. See if we can do this quickly. Grab that cash card. I'm gonna have to ignore the crack as much as I can while I grab this other stuff and get out of here before anything really nasty shows up. I'd like to get that thing butchered, but I don't think I'm gonna get a chance without getting too much other attention. If I could kill this crack immediately, I'd do it, but it's gonna be a pain in the ass to land a hit on. Come on, dog. Come chew on this stupid crack. Nope. Still focused on me, is he? There you go. Butcher. Ignore. Griffith's coming. Ah, burnt out bionics. Alright, get going. Or this Triffid makes me any kind of a problem. A lot of Triffid groves. Well, this is not a good sign so far. I'm seeing solid forest. I suspect we're gonna just take the road down to here, but it's gonna be solid forest all the way around this. We're gonna have to find another way into that bandit site, or hoof it in. Fungal fighters. I don't want to smash Triffids. Oh man, this whole place is just choked full. Oh, there's the grove right there. That's why it's choked full. Ag! I may not want to try to go down this road. These things are just buried a little too tight in here. No, that's too dangerous for me. Let's get out of here while we can, before this stuff collapses in on us. Alright, I gotta be a little too careful with this van until we get a few other things done before I risk it in some place like that. So we're going to follow this northern forest, see if there is a route up to where those bandits are. Like I said, I suspect we're going to have to go all the way over to that other road. Or hoof it. Hello, Mr. Moose. Do I get out and kill the moose? I don't have food preservation set up yet. I think I'm going to hold off on moose hunting for now. I'll figure out where we're going to base and get some stuff set up. Alright, got a cave up north. I'm going to keep going west until I see what's at the end of that road, then we'll curve north again. Not quite close enough yet. Mansion? Yep, mansion. Mansion might not be bad for us to base out of. It's a little close to the necropolis. If it's got a pool, I'm going to have to give it some serious thought. It usually doesn't have anything too fancy regarding zombie types to deal with. So we see there's a kitchen on the south corner there. Looks like possibly a library right there. Arms and Armor of Imperial China book. Under the hood we've already got. There's a pool. It's an outdoor pool this time, but it's a pool. Another bigger kitchen. I'm not thrilled with it being an outdoor pool. But let's circle it. Shocker Brute. Yeah, that's going to be partially things pulling from the necropolis area with the double spawn. There's that garage I suspected was on the northern side of the necropolis. But with the kind of spawn rate we've got, that's going to be a tough one to try to deal with. There's the kind of vehicle I like. How we're looking. It's got wheels, a lot of frame damage. How's the engine looking? Pretty rough. Battery, alternator, and engine are all pretty rough. Oops. Clearing any kind of populated area is going to be rough, so I'm going to have to be really cautious and careful about what I try to take on until we get some skills and some better gear. Going to be isolated areas and night raiding for a while yet. Alright, so we do have a mansion with a pool. Really heavy populated area though, and I'd have to worry about stuff constantly wandering in from the necropolis. That's the only thing I don't like about that. Let's head over to the cave. We'll stop if it's clear and take a quick peek inside, see what kind of cave we get. Oops. Overshot the cave by a pretty good margin there. Ooh, that's not a good sign. What is knocking down the cave walls? Before I stop, I want to know what's knocking down these cave walls. Nothing? Curious. Probably should have left the engine running for this. Rat cave, we're out of here. Not in the mood to go through the rat mutations right now. We'll definitely mark it though. get to the point where I can deal with the negative mutations that we'll probably pick up, we might come back and take on the Rat King, get the rare item down at the bottom of that, and pick up a few fun mutations at the same time. But we're not ready for that yet. Ooh, what do we got? A couple of army jackets, more signal flares, another flare gun. Don't care about the rocket. Ooh, ceramic plate MBR vest. And another army helmet. If it's clear, I'm definitely going to stop. These helicopter sites have been pretty good to us so far. No carrying capacity? No carrying capacity. I'm carrying a bunch of junk. Alright, fine. Back to the car. Drop. That's right, I'm not wearing the Kevlar vest yet. I had too much encumbrance. Fine, drop those. Uh-oh. Alright, Graboid tried to get us. We'll chop that remainder up for some meat here in just a moment. Alright, Kevlar plate MBR vest, as well as a ceramic. We are really getting lucky. Nope, don't want those rockets. Grab the fitted jacket, get the other MBR vest, go ahead and wear it temporarily. And do I care about anything else? Guess we'll grab the flares again while we're here. Alright, we've got backups for some of our backups now. Okay, getting closer. Hopefully we've got a clear run over to that bandit camp. We'll keep going north to the road, see what's at the end of that road, then see if we've got a clear spot to get over to them. Like an APC and some kind of a site we're next to here. Gas station. That's useful. Let's just do a drive-by for the moment. We'll check it on our way back out. Another military vehicle. Another mansion. Unfortunately, it looks like the forest has just about got this stupid bandit camp completely surrounded. I don't know if there's gonna be a way in there with our vehicle. Hello, shock zombie. So what do we got? Got an RV. Can't see all the parts, but it does have wheels. And Humvee's also got its wheels. Oop, maybe, maybe not. Nope, not enough wheels. Oh, look at that. Perfect condition battery, alternator, and engine, though. If I can get the wheels swapped out, this is actually in pretty good shape. I'll have to get a closer look at it to make sure of the other stats, but yeah, the forest is wrapped all around this. I have no way in here except for hoofing it. That's kind of sucks. That's a pretty good size hike into that bandit camp. Well, let's I'd love to get a look at this mansion, but I can't drive around it like I could the other one because it's buried right in the center of this forest area. I think I'm gonna slow down, spin around, and get out of here. Sure, die from the 2 mile/hour moving vehicle. Come on down here. Oh, you cheesy bastard. There you go. Nope. Burnt screwdriver set. Alright, what else we got in the area? Zombie child's the only other zombie type. No wheels on the motorbike, not much in the way of gas. How you doing, APC? No wheels. Whoa, a lot of diesel though. 56, 57 and a half liters of diesel. Alright. And engine compartment's not in the best shape. A lot of good raw materials though. No wheels on this one either. And they're in just the right spot to cause problems with me pulling up to get some gas. Also no wheels. Can I grab it and drag it? Alright. Now it's not so much a problem. Give me chocolate bars. Meat jerky. Pork sticks. That's all I care about. What you got for me? No map, some aspirin. Alright, the place is pretty clear. Good diesel supply. For now, though, we're just going to pull up and gas up. Okay, stop accidentally spilling the thing. I want to fill the nearby vehicle. Okay. Interesting. Jerry cans here. Really? I've got a rubber hose. I'm a little confused. What is going on? Oh, god damn it. For some reason my brain was thinking this vehicle used standard gas, so I need to be gassing up at the other thing. I can't put this back in the 8 liters of gas. I guess we'll just leave it in here for the moment. Yeah, my brain was telling me that I was running this security van on standard gas, not diesel. Alright, so we're back up to full. Let's go ahead and grab this again. How to do this? Siphon. Screw it. I don't care about the standard gas. Okay, now we've got some spare gas, so we've got about 80 liters of gas available. That'll keep us going for a while. Still got 23 and a half liters. Let's get moving again. Alright, what else did I want to look at? Yeah, I'm not real happy about that trip I'm going to have to make into this frickin' bandit camp. Near solid forest. Unless back down here there's a way in, but I'm not willing to go past that Triffid Grove in my current vehicle to find out. Let's just keep going down the road for now. Jeez. Alright. More rockets, another large fire extinguisher if I want another jerry can. Fitted army jackets. And 2 more MBR vests, steel plating and ceramic plating. Gotta stop. Stuff's too good. Come here, zombie. Come over onto the wreckage. Ouch. That's kind of funny. Alright, that'll give me a third steel jerry can, so we're pretty much done with needing that kind of thing, I think. Let's do vet clinic. Circuit around this way. Just another helicopter site. Getting kind of ridiculous with helicopter sites. A molly pack and a military rucksack. Ugh. I'm not sure why these things all of a sudden have got so many items. I don't usually find nearly this many items in the helicopter sites. I really like that molly pack, though. There's going to be quite a few zombies around. Completely clean molly pack and military rucksack are really valuable. Let's see if we can get these guys' attention. How to do this. A little too busy down that way. And I'm pulling them the way I don't want them to go. Oh, luxury RV. With wheels. Looks like it's in pretty good condition. Can't see the full engine compartment details yet, but that's a really good condition looking luxury RV. We'll definitely make a note of that. Hopefully it stays in decent shape. Body sight. Arm sleeves, and I don't much care about the rest, I don't think. Nah, I'm not gonna bother. Hoping to get things moved a little further along. More and more stuff's pouring into that area, though. I'm gonna have to leave that alone for the moment, I think. We'll be back. I definitely don't want to pass that up, especially with the proximity of the luxury RV. A lot of good vehicles hanging out here in Brownville. Looking like one of those. No, not a perfect condition vehicle. Another artifact. Oh, dozer. Bandit dozer. I've never found one drivable. Yeah, no treads. Damn it. I want to get me a working bandit dozer one of these days. Like I said, this town's got lots of fun vehicles. Tremendous number of zombies, though. So we got most of it scouted out. Water or Public Works. It's going to have a lot of zombies, but we're going to go check it out because it's also got a chance at welding gear. Lots of shock and smoke zombies too, though. Yep, look at that crowd over there. Ambulance. Can we get to the ambulance before anything wanders down this way? Nah, not as much as I hoped. Come on, get moving. Alright, what time is it? Ooh, it's getting dark. I don't think I'm going to make it back to the refugee center by the time it gets dark. I could park out in the field in proximity of the mansion here and start doing an initial clear. I think that's what we'll do. We'll just head straight south. Catch up with Chad here. Hey there, Laser Dongface Melter. Welcome back. Yeah, let's see if we can get down to the area of the mansion before complete darkness hits. Alright, I've got it just on the edge of my screen there. We're on the pool side. I think I'm going to stop right where we're at. We'll let darkness fully settle in, then we will hop out and see what kind of mischief we can get up to. And it looks like we got a zombie coming at us, a couple of them. Alright, let's drop the fire extinguisher outside here. And how's the rest of our gear looking? Stupid, crazy high levels of encumbrance because I've got that extra vest on right now. We'll just drop all this extra stuff. I'll sort it out later. Okay, come down here, my zombie friend. Got my eyes again. You'd think with my helmet, well, I guess the helmet doesn't technically cover the eyes, but still. I think that army helmet I wouldn't be getting blinded so much. Alright, so we took a couple of nips to our noggin. About to lose the light. Get a nip of food and drink here. I don't have all that much clean food and water with me. Another graboid snuck up on us. Alright, where are you? Where are you, little worm? Alright, I don't remember. Do I have portable cooking gear? I've got the chemistry set. I don't think I do. Where did I put my brazier? Did I not bring my brazier with me when we left that one house? Apparently we didn't bring the brazier? That was kind of silly of me. It's extremely silly of me. Got lots of water, I just don't have a convenient place to start a fire at the moment. I do have the mess kit. Grab the mess kit and hop back here again. I've got no light back here. What to do? I think I'm gonna hold off. Go ahead and just head down to the mill or the mansion to start taking care of some zombies real fast. Alright. Full slaked. Let's get down there. Okay, well, we've got a kitchen we can use. What do we see in here? Cornbread. Cornbread's pretty good. I'm going to leave most of this stuff just sitting here for now. Stairs down to the next level. Zombies breaking their way in. Let's meet them at the window. I stabbed and maimed. Exciting. Alright. Yeah, itchy nose tonight. Okay, kitchen's clear. This should be leading out to the pool area. Yep. Bandana. There's what we like to see. What do we got? Wrestling moves, home brewer's Bible, cooking on a budget, computer science, handloader's helper. That's a pretty good list. We'll grab not that. And what else? Phone book. Under the hood we don't need anymore. Arms and armor. Complete home repair guide. Hello, umbrella. Alright, let's take this stuff back up to the kitchen, and we'll make a pile right here at the window. I am using a different sound pack, which is what's going on with some of the noises, and I'm not sure I like it. It's got some pretty odd noises for some of the stuff. It's like that. It's kind of jarring. So I'm undecided on the sound pack. There we go. Sure, we'll grab the cookies, meat jerky, fruit leathers. That's it. Hey there, cams. Usually either chest hole or RFSS sounds are the two most commonly I use. Currently I'm using the new one that just got added that somebody put up, which I think is based off chest hole, but then with some other things modded or filled in. Yeah, just called CDDA sound pack. I haven't decided yet. I'm going to leave it on for probably all of tonight's, but some of the sounds seem a little jarring to me so far. Prowl, edge trimmer. And that's the library again. Back out to the pool area and a fountain. Rock salt. Somebody was firing a gun in here. Fitted leather gloves we'll grab. Got plenty of all that stuff. And now we got a pile of drinks. We'll grab all the clean water, sports drink. And we got a bite. And Glock with some ammo. Wasn't worth trading off for the bite, though. I don't care about any of that. Taking more hits than I was expecting again. Wonder if I could set this up as a kind of a little mini crafting base area right here. Got a fireplace already. If I craft from here, I think I'm close enough to the pool. I should be able to draw the water straight out of there. Try to cauterize. Man, I'm failing cauterizations a lot. The 50-50 chance has not gone my way, but what, once I think so far? I don't have any disinfectant with me either. I thought I had disinfectant somewhere. I almost always carry it with me, so what's up? I do not want to have to use another first aid kit. It says I repaired it completely, but it's not completely repaired. What up with that? You repair your knife spear completely, yet it is not completely repaired. Stupid game. Still haven't taken any damage to my gear, really, that I care about. It's kind of odd. Well, let's head back in here. Grab a few books or whatever we can find. Oops, I forgot to leave the marker on for my vehicle. I'll have to go up and search for it. See what we can carry here. Not much. Actually, we'll leave this here. If we're thinking of possibly making this our base, I'll just leave this stuff here. We haven't gone downstairs yet either, so let's just make a pile. Oh, there's my disinfectant. God damn. I hate it that the activate menu does not show disinfectant. It bothers me. It bothers me a lot. I always think I'm out of it. Alright, got the bite cleared up. Let's take some aspirin. The towel set I'm currently using is chest hole 32. I usually move between this and M02 Plus are the two that I primarily go back and forth between. Generally I use M02 when I'm running with PK's rebalancing mod, and chest hole for most of the rest of the time. Salty, I don't really care about the zombies. That's not what concerns me. It's being out in the rain. That little nook, I believe, is a covered area. So I think this is a covered area. Come here, zombie. Come here. So that's the main reason why I would use this. I don't really care about the possibility of zombies showing up. Come over here. Alright, now you made yourselves a hole. Now we've got a few zombies coming through. He's gonna blind us. I don't have safety glasses with me. See if we can poke him to death before he makes it through there. Oh, I've been using my Halligan bar. Come on, poke him to death. There we go. Remington. Ooh, alright, let's go check out that Remington. Is it loaded? It is loaded. Alright. That's a nice find. Chain link fence is always fun to have nearby. So we've got a couple of pieces of it we can use for temporary cover till they eventually knock it all down. But that's fun because shocker brutes won't fire through chain link fence. So if you can get them to a chain link fence, you can stand on the other side and poke them to death without getting shocked. So it's pretty cool. So that's why I'm thinking it's just big enough for me to set up a good inventory pile and some workshop tools and such. Close enough to the water that I don't have to go traveling or doing anything crazy. So I'm thinking this might be a nice, convenient place for me to set up. It's also super easy for me to get in and out of to get to my vehicle. Yep, this is where I'll be setting up. I don't care that it's open and that the light will attract things. That doesn't bother me. Neither Tom. So let's keep exploring. Everything's still under control. I need to drop some stuff. Let's go ahead and drop it here. Let's dump that. Don't need these. Alright, that puts us at 10 out of 21, but it gives me the Remington. So, the Remington's loaded and ready to go. 6 rounds of shot, 50 damage, no armor piercing, but it's going to be awesome for anything except for the hardened targets. Let's get back to our machete. Alright, I think we've got the ground floor pretty well done. Let's go back to the kitchen and head downstairs. I don't remember seeing any stairs up. Let's get this guy onto some more favorable terrain. Look at this place. Not gonna be able to lure him onto that. He can't climb onto that stuff. Alright, well this is a pretty good bonus, so... Lots of alcohol, lots of wood products, lots of empty glass bottles. More food items. Let's go ahead and have that V8. gonna leave all this stuff down here for now. Starting a little concerned about our damage to our noggin. Short dead-end area. So it's just the kitchen storage area. Back down. Get your strength back. I don't remember. I think there was another stairs down on the southern edge of the building, right in the middle, if I remember right. Nope, that's the stairs up. There's the stairs down. Metal tongs we can definitely use. Don't need pots or a funnel. Ooh, rice. Definitely like me the rice. Alright, I only got a single heating element out of that. I want all of this stuff really, but in particular I want the sheet metal. Come on, you. There we go. And copper wire. Oh, I can grab it all. Cool. Actually, I don't need the sheet metal. Alright, I like this area. I can get lots of plastic from it. More V8s, forged rings, multivitamins. I may leave this place alone. Come back down later. Oh, I don't have my welder recipe because I don't have my book nearby. Yeah, need to get my book nearby in order to check that recipe. Alright, I'm going to use the downstairs as kind of an ongoing resource available area. I'm not going to clear it all in one go. If I need something, I'll hop down there. There's lots of plastic, metal, things I can break apart for raw materials as needed, so I don't think I'm going to do a full clean sweep. None of those zombies will come upstairs, just in the normal course of the day. And I've got the upper area cleared. The upper floor, I probably ought to do a quick run through. There are some items there that could be useful. Let's go ahead and head back down, but I'm going to leave the basement for now. I know pretty much what's down there. I'll come back to it later. I'll try to make this a quick run through. I get pretty bored with mansions. Oops. Don't care. Disinfectant. That's the kind of stuff I'm hoping to find. Some Adderall. Grab the Union suit. Got good warmth for a lot of body locations. Alright, can't go that way or that way. I think that's pretty much it. If not, oh well. Okay, I think we're pretty much set. I'm going to go grab the stuff out of the kitchen, bring it over to this spot, and we're going to use this for our kind of little base area. Pretty well situated, so we can go in lots of different directions to get some interesting stuff done. We've got the public works, and we know several places up here we want to go to. We're right next to the necropolis. That worries me a bit, but I think we're far enough away we won't get just random stuff coming at us, and I do want to check what's at the end of... I think this road just counts as leading to the necropolis, but I do want to find out what's there in the morning. So let's drop what we're carrying currently. And then we'll go get... Yeah, I got a little bit of space. See how many trips this is going to take me. Alright, I guess just one trip. Actually, keep a hold of those for the moment. Somebody's coming to visit. Yeah, some 40. Oh, he bit me. God damn it. Little tiny easy fights. End up getting bit. Alright, cauterize again. And we failed again! Jeez. 50-50 my ass. Good thing we found some more disinfectant. Oh, my fire went out, but now dawn's coming on. Okay. So we can do unarmed to 3, computers to 3, cooking to 3, and fab to 6. So that's pretty good. And then I think at fab 6, arms and armor, or the complete home repair might do it. Complete home repair is 5 to 8. So yep, that'll get us to 8. That will get us to 10. So we've got books to get us to fab 10. So that's awesome. Plus we got computers up to 3, which is super useful, especially if we start heading into labs and banks and stuff. I'll have to check our other books. Now that we've got this, I think I had a computer science 301, possibly. So we're not tired yet. Let's go get our vehicle, get it brought around here. This is going to take me a little while now that we've got a place that I want to actually set up gear, so you'll have to bear with me just a bit while I get all this stuff sorted. And we'll just carry it. Alright, works for me. And I got something beelining right at me. Don't bang on my vehicle, whatever you were. Where did it go? I'll have to do a little bit better. Oh, hello, coyotes. You guys coming to play? Thanks for the donation. Let's move you guys over this way. Everything keeps hitting me in the face. Alright, come spit on me. That won't be good timing. Alright. That it? Looking pretty clear now. Another zombie, 52 to the north. Let's go get him. He's a little closer than I would like. Alright, I think we got the local area pretty clear. Don't see anything out 60 or so spaces in any of the nearby directions. I think we're good. Let's just go ahead and disassemble this thing right now. I'm going to make a single pile. Everything to here. This one's going to burn some daylight. Alright, we got everything we own piled into that one space. Vehicle is empty and empty. Whoops. As usual, he pokes me in the eyes. Oh, what is it with these things poking me in the eyes all of a sudden? Shouldn't be getting hit in the head that often. Body location shouldn't just constantly be hitting one space over and over and over and over again. Alright, time to get some food and water, and then figure out what we're going to do. Let's have, not the cornbread, maple pie. Let's do some... Did I have a bunch of meat that I hadn't cooked up recently? Where did my piles of meat go that I had in my vehicle? Did stuff fall on the ground and I'm... Yep, I had a bunch of stuff fall on the ground. Alright. Reset. All. It's not actually showing me all. Great. You're gonna make me go hunt everything down manually? Alright, now I'm confused. Over there. That's dead zombie stuff. Okay, I did find everything. I'm a little confused. I had meat from worms and some other stuff that I had butchered, so where the hell did it go? Well, hopefully nothing else useful is missing. I know I had some meat in the back of the vehicle. I think things went poof again. I've had items just mysteriously disappear on me before when I've been doing mass movements like that. So I think some of my items fell to the ground or got trampled or something that causes them to disappear. So I'm a little put out about that, but alright. Whatever. Hey there, Pawn Sacrifice. Yeah, advanced inventory just takes a little bit of practice. Super, super useful, though, once you get the hang of it and your fingers start flying. Alright. Well, I guess then we will go about our business. Alright, I need to get something to sleep on over here, so let's go grab either part of a bed or a sofa. And we'll grab this part of the bed. Grab. Really? I can't grab that section of bed? That's interesting. Alright, let's go try to grab a different one. Out from the kitchen. Where's a smaller bed that I can try to grab? Right down. Oh, that's too big as well. Or is it... Well, I got 10 strength. Yeah, I can grab counters. Alright, where's a bed that's not a super bed? Fine, I'll just grab a couch. And we'll put it over in this corner. Alright. Alright, there's our nighty-night nook. That might be too close to the fire for us to actually be able to get to sleep. I'll have to check at nighttime to see whether or not that's far enough. Activate Halligan Bar. Don't care about the plants. Alright, that'll do for now. Need to get some more metal supplies, but we'll work on it. Hey there, Dean. Welcome, welcome. Alright, time to go to sleep, though. So, let's just wear our blindfold and go night-night. And see if anything shows up to gnaw on us while we sleep. Actually, let's put our Halligan bar away before I forget. Get our machete back out. And off to sleep we go. I don't care that I have a fire burning. I don't care that I'm out in the middle of the open area. That's all fine. Alright, feel well rested. We wake up. Let's take off our blindfold. Okay, first things to do, take some gummy vitamins, some multivitamins. Get the fire going again. Alright, this is dark enough. Cool. So we're just out of reach of our fire, so if I happen to have our fire going at night, I can still sleep. Hey there, zombie! Come over here, zombie. Get in the trees. Hey, he brought me some 9mm ammo. That was nice of him. Alright. What else was I gonna do? Now that I've mysteriously disappeared all of my meat supply, we're definitely gonna have to turn our attention to getting some food. I've got quite the pile of random things, but that's not gonna last me long. Let's go ahead and have some clam chowder. Let's clean up some of our water. Refill our gallon jug. Alright, how come the cursor's not working? Eat. Look for water. But then I can't move the cursor. That's entertaining. Interface is somewhat broke. Fine, game. Make me do it the hard way. That's standard water, which I won't need anymore. There we go. Alright, slaked and full. Okay. I'm gonna turn off the driving skill so it stops sucking my focus down while I'm driving around. 6 is plenty high for me for now. General gear still doing pretty good. We're getting just poked in the eyes constantly and taking head damage. That's kind of irritating. Do I have... I've got safety glasses, I've got fit over sunglasses. Let's go with the fit over sunglasses. Alright, so brief recap for people that have joined in. We've had a couple of additions since we started up this session. We started this evening here at the Refugee Center. That's where we left off Wednesday night. And we hopped in our vehicle, did a little bit of road tripping just to check out the local environment here around the Refugee Center. I was trying to find a place to kind of base out of. I'm not fond of basing out of the Refugee Center itself. So we did a trip up this way. We tried to get into this location where our quest for the refugee center wants us to go to take out some bandits. There's a Triffid grove right here, and this stretch of road is just bombarded with various Triffid types, and I wasn't able to make it all the way down that road. I didn't want to risk the van this early. So we had to bail off of there, came out, kind of worked our way around, found another mansion up here, and it looks like it's fully enclosed with forests. No way I'm going to get a vehicle in there. So I'm just going to have to park nearby and hoof it in to try to take care of those bandits. Then we came out, circled around this building, and then it started to get dark. So we parked here north of this mansion, cleared it, and we're setting up our base right here in this little pool area. So this is the exterior gate and wall of the mansion. We've got an enclosed or a roofed over little patio area here that's a perfect size for me to set up a little base. It's got a stone fireplace all ready for us, and it's also got the pool right there. So I should be able to cook and craft within range of the water and the fire. So that'll make things a lot easier. How far is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think I'll be able to stand here and craft. I think I'll have to stand in one of these two if I want to access the fire. Or I mean access the water, but not a big deal. Okay. So I've got a few tasks we need to get accomplished. We've got a really good supply of bookery to take care of. I could go all the way to Fab 10 with just the books we've got sitting right here. That doesn't balance well with my tailoring skill, though. I mean, getting the fab up is awesome, but getting tailoring up simultaneously is the useful part. That way I can start crafting survival gear and such. We haven't found any tailoring books yet, so now that we've got everything in one place, actually, this is our full list. And cooking, fab, cooking. So we got lots of fab and lots of cooking skill. I think we can get cooking all the way up to like 8 or 9 as well, because we can get cooking to 3 off of cooking on a budget, cooking to 5 with the family cookbook, and then these other books are probably going to take us all the way up to 9 or 10. So cooking and fab, I think we've already got books to go all the way up. We've already got mechanics to 4, I believe, 3 or 4, I forget. Let's go ahead and take a look at Outdoor Adventures. Survival, minor survival book. Computers 3, that's very, very helpful. Looks like I don't have the Advanced Computers book I thought I had. I thought I had a Computers 301, but I must be misremembering. So, here's the situation though. I've got this game world set up with double zombie spawns, and a little bit faster evolution. So anything populated is really populated, and we're pretty crunchy at the moment. So I've got a lot of MBR vests, which is great, both Kevlar and ceramic, and some backups. So that's perfect for our chest. We've got some army helmets, so we've got some pretty good protection in those ways, but the rest of our gear is pretty limited, and our skills aren't good enough that I'm really comfortable just wading into big crowds of zombies yet. We have no bionics, we have no mutations, we're just basically a bare bones standard human with basic stats and no special traits or anything else. Don't believe we have any... we don't have any combat martial arts either yet. We haven't found any of those books, so we're just nowhere near being able to take on some of the larger populations. So I'm really tempted to just hang out and get some work done on gear and skill ups that we've currently got available. I've got 2 first aid kits and 6 or 7 disinfectants, and that's the limit of our useful medical gear. I'd love to get into the public works. It's going to be chock full of shockers and smoke zombies though, so pretty dangerous in our current setup. Good chance of getting some decent metalworking gear though. I do also want to focus, that's the other thing I was looking for, now that I've got all my stuff here. Welder. So, let's get the makeshift welder created real quick. 12 minutes. Alright, so we got the makeshift welder completed. Reload that thing. How many batteries do I have? Resets. None. I just put every single battery I've got into my welder. Alright, so we're definitely going to have a battery problem. I can't just go mass welding my vehicle back together because we don't have anywhere near enough batteries for that nonsense. Yep, we put every battery I have into the welder. And that got us to what? How many? I only had 200 batteries? I definitely had more batteries than that, so stuff has gone missing. I'm really annoyed when that happens. Pisses me off to no end. So, I don't know, Salty. I'm not going to bother looking into making batteries yet. I'm more interested in griping and bitching about my missing items. I hate it when that happens. Yeah. So, alright, well, I'm pretty unhappy about that situation. What do we got over here again? Office, liquor store, library. Ooh, library. There's lots of places I'm interested in going. It's just the population of zombies is so high, I'm really worried about trying it. We haven't really found a nearby backup vehicle that we could use just as a roller derby machine to smash a few zombies up. 3:30 in the morning, huh? Man, I'm more than a little put out about that whole battery and food situation. That's pretty annoying. Survival 3. We're on day 10 of spring. I got 4 more days of spring. It might benefit us to go head over to the nearby forest and do some foraging real quick. Get some eggs, get some cooking supplies, wild herbs and acorns and all that kind of stuff while spring's still in effect. Certain things will go out of season, so we want to be careful to grab what we might need for a little while. I think I'm going to wait for daylight. We're going to get in the van. We're going to take off, check these 2 spots here, and then depending on what we see, I may roll over here and verify this as well. But I think I might just head back over to this forest area nearby and do some scavenging. So, let's do some reading until morning time. So let's do our... Everything's pretty bad. Let's do cooking for now. It's the quickest one. Stop reading, yes. Somebody else coming to visit. Once again, first place I get hit is right in the head. Why is every goddamn zombie hitting me in the head? Head is not supposed to be the primary getting hit location. Alright, we finished it right as the sun came up, so we got our cooking up. So I unloaded the entire vehicle, so I actually need to put a few things back into the vehicle. Go to here, reset, inventory. Alright, not gonna let me do it that way. I want my jerry can of diesel. Alright, give me the AR. I'll sort the rest of this stuff out later. Jumper cables for the vehicle. think that's it for the moment. And at least that time he hit me in the torso instead of the face. Come here, zombie. We got a few more that have wandered into the area. We do have a really close proximity to the necropolis, so some of this is bleed over from the necropolis. Come here, zombie child. You're too close. Come on, zombies. Why are you going into the building? You need to be coming out here and facing me. Back off this way. Little kid poking me in the eyes. Alright. Nope, still a few more. As you can see, I'm still getting hit more often than I like. Come on, spitter zombie, get up here. Alright, good job missing me. Nope, hop on the bush. Yeah, you bastard. God damn it. A little worried about that. Alright, now I think the area is clear. Boomer way down there. Come on, Boomer. Important to clear your area pretty good. This will usually prevent you from getting surprised when you're crafting or doing other stuff. So, took a little more damage than I was hoping, just trying to clear my little area here. Alright, jerry cans in. Let's also drop off the jumper cables. And actually, let's weld up just a little bit of this front end. If I can repair just... Oops, I need the goggles. Alright, repair... This. Do it. 75 charges, no matter which... No, that takes 150. Do it. Alright, well, our welder's pretty much out of charges, but the thing that's most important, the one right in front of our engine compartment, is now back to pretty good health, so we're definitely going to need some batteries. Let's leave the ammo here. Yeah, I don't even have the recipe to make batteries yet, so not going to worry about that process. Alright, we'll leave the towel in there. Okay, time to take a trip. Hey there, big packs of zombies. Yeah. Yeah, just a few zombies, and we're already hitting a forest. That's not convenient. I think I'm gonna have to go north around the forest. Hopefully it lets me get around it. Moose. Do I get out and let a moose kick my ass? I need the meat. But I have not yet set up a food preservation setup yet. And now I got the attention of some zombies too. No, don't run away, Mr. Moose. He's afraid of the vehicle. Yeah, don't think I'm going to be able to get the moose's attention. Got too close to him with the vehicle. He took off running. We're just going to let him go for now. Okay, now we got a big mansion. Just trying to kind of keep an eye on what rooms I'm seeing on the outer edges there. Got the entryway there, kind of looking like it. Let's stop here briefly. See if we might get lucky with some medieval gear. Alright, let's actually use a weapon. Alright, how many zombies are going to come around the corner? Anybody new to the game, I can't stress enough how important it is to pick your fighting spot. So I'm always getting myself on the opposite side of a bush, because when the zombies stand on the bush, it absorbs their movement points to be on that space, so they get to swing less often, and you'll hit them more often, essentially. So super important to pick your fighting ground and try to lure them onto those kinds of bad terrain. I'm not seeing any of the lovely, lovely medieval gear right in the front entryway, at least. Come on. There you go. And he still got through. Good old knife spear's not doing the damage I need it to do.